I heard,
quarters. Wow.
yeah, I was going to say I heard JFK and Brax say something about they couldn't play because they weren't on stream. That's why I was confused. That's good stuff. I mean, I know that Mo and Miiself haven't teamed up too much, so to make it this far is always a good plus. And Ethene and Avian have been friends for a long time, so that type of bond and synergy should be able to pan off in the long run.
Yeah, we all went to high school together.
Nice.
Yeah, Ethene, Avian, and I. So I know that they do have that. Okay, just a button check.
Essentially, in this type of matchup, I don't know if like Mario and Ness are like the greatest of teams, just because they don't really have too much to add on to each other. And I mean, I can kind of say the same for Corrin and Pikachu, but I know that Avian and Ethene feed off of each other just based off of the scenario. I really feel like Ethene's Corrin is a relatively good Corrin, so that should help out in this situation, and being able to have the spacing on both Ness and Mario is going to make it so Corrin is probably going to be the main target.
Yeah. I feel like Pikachu's speed really complements Corrin's lack of it.
Yeah, and I mean, what's it called? The biggest thing is, like, let's say you're trying to stay away from Corrin in defensive mode. Pikachu can just sneak right in and get some grabs.
That and forward air and back air hold for so long, or it really allows Corrin to just get an up air, back air, or even a pin. And I've seen the combos, like the footstool combos, where it's a, I think it's a down air, or I think Ethene footstools and then Avian gets the jab block, and then he just,
all right. Well, either way, I'm pretty sure we're going to see this combo here in Losers Quarters at Battery Basement 7, hosted by CSU, Red Bull, and Games Ahoy. Right now we're starting off with what looks like a mosh pit from a concert that could have happened any time in American history, just because everyone's getting tossed around, everyone's getting hit. Nothing too definitive right now. Blue team actually having the most damage on Corrin, as I said earlier, is probably going to be their main focus, while red team is staying relatively even.
I feel like it's just easier to catch Corrin rather than Pikachu.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, such a big target.
And if you leave Pikachu alone in a 2v1 situation, he already struggles at killing, and at that point, oh. Okay.
Oh, but we in there.
Okay. That was good.
But we out of there. All right, so that actually shut us up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Either way, it looked like Athene was struggling there to find some surface. However, he's going to finally find the ground, but Mo is not going to make this job easy for him whatsoever. It looks like he was rather going for a ledge trump or some type of offstage option. I'm thinking like a back air, and it just, you know, the mechanics of the, Miiself was definitely dead either way. Mo kind of going for overkill by accident on his own partner.
I don't, in this matchup it feels weird because I feel like Mario can edge guard Corrin very well, but Pikachu can edge guard Ness very well. So it seems more so just like they're going to be separated a lot more than other matchups.
Yeah, and actually Mario can ledge guard both of these characters well. Like Pikachu is nothing to Mario.
Oh yeah.
His cape and the fact that you can react so fast out of shield, any of his aerials, if they're not canceled, it's going to be a rough day for Pikachu. But right, sorry, right?
Yeah, I'm just surprised that Mo isn't going Zero Suit. I feel like Zero Suit with Ness, and I know that Avian and Ethene actually do play Ness and Zero Suit. That was their one of their original teams, and it worked pretty well. So I'm surprised to see Mo not go Zero Suit.
Could be that he's not comfortable with Zero Suit too.
That's good.
That was a nice back air into back throw. Mo giving him the back air, landing right into the warm hands of Miiself, which eventually ended up being the cool hands.
Giving him, and Mario also giving him the hands, the fists.
I feel like what's unfortunate right now is Avian and Ethene are just kind of getting caught off guard by last-minute interruptions for the most part. Mo and Miiself playing the neutral relatively well, but I feel like oh my gosh.
Yeah. Again, those custom combos that they have, that synergy is really what, like you said before, I don't think this team is necessarily the best, but the synergy between the two players really just carries them, I would say.
You know, I definitely agree. I know exactly what that feeling is like. All right, so looking at a bit of a situation where blue team is behind, but honestly, if they kill Mario, then they will be right back into this.
It seems pretty even, too. I wouldn't really like to see, if they can kill Mario and eliminate him first, I feel like if Miiself is forced off stage, not only you have Pikachu just forcing you to recover low with the up B, and then you have Corrin, obviously with the counter aim still.
Absolutely. And it looks like Avian's going for some choice options off the stage, trying to make sure that Mo doesn't come back, but Mo going to find a way around from that. And now Mo trying to secure the center of the stage. Miiself doing everything he can to survive, and that is going to put his own partner in a bad situation. Avian not, oh.
Okay.
Or you can just kill him. You can kill Mario too.
Yeah. But unfortunately for Avian, these are two of his worst matchups. So maybe that's actually why you went. If they knew they were facing Avian and Corn, or Avian and Ethene.
Oh no, he's been using Mario the whole time. Just like, not just against them, but against everybody. That was a good up smash. All right, so that first round, or first game, definitely going into their favor. Just again, I feel like a huge part of it was just getting good catches off stage and getting good catches in terms of like whenever a mistake was made, just being really critical about making sure the punish was there. Miiself getting his grab. So we're going to see what happens here. If Ethene and Avian can crank out the heat, maybe even Avian going for DK, which is kind of what I thought he was going to do.
I want to see him go DK in this matchup. Well, the reason he doesn't like to go DK against combo-heavy characters is because once he gets off stage, he feels like he always takes around 80%, and since there are two of them, especially against Ness with DK Fire, it's just very hard for him to cover back onto the stage.
Well, I mean, he's definitely going to have to figure something out, and I mean, I don't feel like he's doing too bad of a job considering, like, these are two of his not-so-favorite matchups. And as I say that, Mo just gets 63% for free.
I really feel like this set is going to be determined by how well Ethene can keep center stage and how well he can survive.
Oh, no.
Good.
Miiself just kind of catching that luck of fate that red team had last game, now being in blue team's favor. And, nice.
I would have liked to see him wait that out a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he should have known that. Maybe he didn't think about it just because I didn't realize that Mo didn't have a second jump either. But
it was just the heat of the moment.
Exactly. And, you know, just kind of thinking about your basic recoveries. And it's kind of hard to get out of that habit, too, when there's, like, a specific situation that pops up.
Yeah, I was commentating with Ethene recently, and we said that it's very hard to think about the neutral and just think about other things when there are so many different factors to put in. It's just hard to process everything.
Ooh. And talk about process, I think Miiself is going to have to process his landing abilities because he just landed on yet another up smash leading into that stock being gone. Miiself on one stock, Mo on two. Mo going to have to be the stock tank and Ethene and Avian on this stage specifically turning up the heat.
Not losing a single stock. I feel like Avian gets a lot more mobility than he did on Smash.
I agree because you can cancel a lot off of these platforms before.
But even without the cancels, it's more so just like he gets the platform to think about it, reset, and then go back in. And I forgot. I always forget that the cape will send the thunder downwards, and it looks weird.
The return to sender. That's what I call that move. Oh, nice. All right, so Miiself getting a huge amount of damage on Avian, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to have to take another stock, more than likely two, and they're going to have to survive. And I mean, what happened right then and there, it's not going to happen. And I mean, Miiself just being the main target here, just receiving a lot of deaths for not even mistakes, honestly, just kind of existing.
Yeah, and I feel like when you're at this high of an advantage, Ethene could honestly just go down and down air someone and just, you know, take his own stock with him. Just
might as well, you know, go for the hype. Oh, nice tackle on Avian's part. Actually, I feel like that would have killed. I mean, he doesn't have any rage, and he's at 143 on the other side of the stage. But let's talk about how it's next. Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful. He actually sacrificed himself to catch him and back air. And now it's just going to be Miiself versus the world. Looks like he's opted to try to play through this one. And Avian, oh no! He saved his own partner with jab. That was ridiculous. Looks like Avian learned a couple of tricks from when Esam was playing against Miiself, because when they did teams, all he really did was go extremely hard in the paint off stage. And it looks like Miiself is running into a lot of problems because of that. And I think what's happening too is like Mo, you know, feeling confident on the stage, getting his fights, and then when he turns around, Miiself's already dead.
And that's where Pikachu has to excel, because if he loses both those matches on stage, but off stage, if you, especially in teams when you have a partner to cover your options, if you mess up,
I agree.
Like he's a lot better.
And I feel like Ethene's not doing like superb at covering him, but at the same time, when he finally does get the cover, they get a lot of damage out of it. So
he seems to be playing a lot more safe and just waiting for that opportunity where, you know, you can get little stuff there, but he seems to be going for the big plays and it's working out for him.
Yeah. All right, starting off this one, more of a mosh pit, but blue team still finding a way to win the majority of these neutral situations / trades.
And I feel like a lot of what came, the victory for red team at the start was just edge guarding Athene's Corrin. And I feel like Mo is more so opting to go in for Avian, and I feel like that's just a poor choice.
I feel like he should just lure Avian to the ledge, because Avian's very aggressive. Yeah, so if he just stands still for 5 seconds, they can get the Pikachu. But yeah, I agree. If they just keep, oh nice, if they just keep Athene near the ledge, then I think they'll be more than fine. Oh wow. My goodness.
Just turn it into like a hostage situation where you have Athene and you're holding him down, and you have Avian just come in.
Oh, I thought Mo was going to survive that. I was about to say, are you serious? Oh, what?
I didn't think he would die from that.
Me neither. I'm kind of, that makes me a little sick, man.
He must have just been.
What? Oh, and he broke the shield.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
I don't think he recognized that his shield was broken.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping, because that was not the optimal.
But even at that percent, I don't think he could have gotten much. Maybe just fully charge up smash. So.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I know you're right. I agree. Or at least get a grab and, you know, go into his combo strings per usual. Oh, my goodness. That could have actually been really bad if he was at slightly higher percent, just because he would have hit the cloud and he would have went up like a little bit higher.
That is Town City. I'm actually surprised he didn't kill because it's Town City.
Same here. All right, so let's see if they go for that strategy that we just stated earlier, putting Athene on the ledge. And I mean, I remember you mentioning that in in Battlefield, the second game, when you said if Athene could hold the middle, then they'll be fine. So I want to see if they actually go for this tactic or not.
Well, it's last game, unless they have some kind of. Maybe they were holding back in the strategy, didn't want to give it up too early, but I feel like. Ooh, still in.
Everyone dies. Everyone. Oh, nice. Oh, no. But just kidding. Not nice. Everyone dies.
Well, Pikachu's not at like a super high percent where I think back air will kill, or a back throw will kill from Miiself, but I feel like it's still doable.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to at least hit him a couple more times, and that's all I ask. Just like 2 more hits. 2 more.
I feel like this is a time where you really have to focus on Athene. I feel like they're going for Avian because he has 2 stocks, but if you take down Athene, you'll force Avian to go outside of Pikachu.
I don't know. I think Mo's just kind of going after people when they're close, because I feel like there's no real rhyme or riddle to what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, then again, there you go. You did call it earlier. I feel like Athene, like, watching that ledge would have been super beneficial, but instead, he gives up the chance to continue to fight Athene and goes for Avian because of the percent. However, I feel like right at this point, especially, it's not much he can do to survive. Now it's all about Corrin, the real target, the real menace to society here, but they cannot get anything going. Athene, oh, Lord.
Oh, that's... If they can take out Corrin right now, Mario versus Pikachu, even though Mario has a huge deficit, I still think it wouldn't be too bad.
Oh, Lord. Well, it's no more they. This is just I. He has to pull an I Am Legend. Alone in this world. Just killed his dog. Oh, and it looks like he got crept up on.
Just went in with the grenade. All for it. Crashes into the grenade.
All for one and one for all. But then he forgot. He should have tied his shoes. He tripped.